Hey everybody, it's Jillian here, and welcome to a video where I read a story that is from my friend Vaishi. The reason why I'm reading this is because I'm the co-writer of this story. Because she had this crazy idea while we're texting / roleplaying. So I'm gonna read this, even though I did this once, but that was 22 minutes, and I'm trying to make this shorter. But I hope it goes under 10 minutes, or probably 15 minutes. So let's get started. When Jillian finds out a sinister secret about all her friends, life, as she knows it, changes for the worse. Now, I have no idea what that means, but co-written by Jillian Boucher. Yay! And now, if rushers, Maslow see this, I think, I'm gonna get a lot of haters, just saying. Okay, here we go. Now, before I do this, back in the other recording, I put this, so, yeah. Doing a re-recording. I'm gonna redo. Alright, so that's my 2. Okay. Now, I think I should, cause why not? Hey, why not? Why not? Why frickin' not? Put this out here. The stars, they burn, some even fall to the earth. We got a lot to learn. God knows with it. Okay, I'm done. I don't know why I was singing that for some reason. Alright. Just like that. I'm just organizing, so okay, here we go. Alright. Got it. Got it. It looks like a selfie. From this. Oh god, dinging noise. Dinging noise. Okay. So, let's get started. Chapter 1. Writer, Vaishi Moodley. Is Vaishi Moodley. Is it Moodley or Modley? I don't know. 2 people have read this, and 1 person, which is me, has voted for this. 0 comments, but really 1 comment. In the middle of the night, Jill Granger was hard at work on her history assignment, typing fiercely on her computer. She was confident that she would get an A. Suddenly, there was a knock on her bedroom window. This alarmed Jill because her bedroom was on the 2nd floor and there was no ladder or tree that someone could have climbed to reach her window. Now, I don't know this word. Cat. I'm actually gonna look this up. Did I spell it? Cat. Something like that. I have no idea. I probably spelled it wrong because... Yeah, here we go. Showing, practicing, careful... Catayas.
Cautiously.
Cautiously, okay. Cautiously. That's me. Okay, there we go. Cautiously, she walked towards her window and peeked out. She pressed her nose against the glass and searched for any sign of movement. Just as Jill was about to leave and get back to her work, a male's face greeted her. Jill's heart rate skyrocketed until she took a closer look at him. His skin was quite pale. His eyes were dark as night, and his eyebrows was pierced. His eyebrow was pierced. Oliver, she asked as a grin started forming on her face. Who else? Now could you let me in? Oh, hang on, I did that wrong. Who else? Now couldn't you let me in? Jill quickly opened the window and allowed Oliver to enter. How'd you get up here? Jill asked, frowning. I have my ways, he replied, smirking. Jill opened her mouth to ask another question, but decided not to, knowing Oliver. History? He asked, glancing at the computer. Why are you doing homework? It's the last day of summer vacation. You should be enjoying it. Well, some of us want to pass school, and jumping out isn't an option, she said, glaring at Oliver. What? I didn't jump out. He pulled out a box of cigarettes and pulled one out. Quickly, he lit the tip and held it between his teeth. I was kicked out. I wonder why. Jill perched onto her bed, and Oliver perched closely next to her and put his arm around her. With his free hand, she removed the cigarette from his lips and gently kissed Jill's cheek. I missed you. I haven't seen you since the start of summer, when you went to Europe. He said his voice was smooth and calming. And I didn't do calming because I have a cracked voice, sorta. Is that why you came all the way here to tell me that you miss me? Pretty much, he said, putting the cigarette between his lips again. Jill rested her head on Oliver's shoulder. I didn't see that. I missed you too, she admitted. No. I wouldn't miss a guy who smokes or has a pierced eyebrow. Or a guy who's weird. They stayed in silence for a while. Oliver continued to smoke a cigarette and ran his fingers through Jill's soft brown hair a few times. I don't know how soft hair, it's kinda knotted. Trust me, it is. After a few minutes, Jill looked up and met Oliver's dark eyes. He dropped his cigarette butt onto the floor and smiled broadly as he stared into Jill's green eyes. I don't have green eyes, I have blue eyes. Oliver's smile was somehow different. His canines were sharper than most people's, and his teeth were faintly stained red. Without warning, Oliver's lips came crushing down onto Jill's lips. Jill wrapped around Oliver's neck and testified the kiss. She began to unbutton Oliver's shirt. He pulled away from the kiss and took Jill's hands in his. Jill, I love you and all, but I don't think we should. His voice trailed off. Now I wouldn't kiss a guy like that, and I wouldn't have sex, so there's that. Yeah, you're right, Jill said quickly. She shifted, creating space between her and Oliver. He rebuttoned his shirt and gazed out the window. I better get going. I better get goading. But you just got here, Jill said, shifting again to close the gap between the two. And now I have to leave. I'll see you after school tomorrow. He pecked her lips and got off the bed. You're not gonna tell your parents about this, right? He asked, chuckling. She simply smiled and folded her legs. Oliver jumped out of the window and disappeared into the into the dark of the night. Jill sighs as she got off her bed and got back to her assignment, determined to finish it. And that was the end. Oh, except one part. Author's note at Jillian Belcher will be writing the next chapter. And I need ideas, so I can't get anything from that. So I have to work really hard while trying to make myself to go to sleep. So I guess that's it. That was a short chapter. I need to see like how many words there are, but I don't think I'll see because like it doesn't show anything. It doesn't show how many words. It only shows like the minute. Like you have 3 minutes left until you finish. Or something. It shows 3 minutes. Yeah. It takes 3 minutes to read this. So I don't know my time, so yeah. Thanks for watching this reading Wattpad stories with Jillian. That's a good title, I think. Alright. Now, goodbye.